So the book starts with the very first quote. It says, "Know thyself" by Socrates. This was said thousands and thousands of years ago by a man. But no, these words are so important for us to know and to accept. Why? Because in order for you to change the world around you, you have to know your own strengths and you have to know your own weaknesses. I shared with you that I was that dutiful daughter. And everybody used to tell me I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. But you know what? I'm a creative. An organized extrovert. I love color. I'm a helper. I can think of a whole list of things that I am. But those things, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. I'm a philanthropist. I'm CEO of a company.
You're a MILF.
Excuse me. I have 5 companies. I don't have one. I don't have 2. And I've written a book, but no one told me I was those things or could be those things.
Right.
So people spoke to me what expectations to me my whole life. I was too dark. I was too tall. I even was told I was too pretty at times. Oh my God.
Goodness. All the time. It's
Can
crazy.
I just, I would say something but
please, yes, say it,
no
please.
me joda con eso, right? No me joda. Why is that crazy? So my whole life I spent fulfilling those rules, those compartments. Mm-hmm. And some of you may feel that way too. But the thing about it is that I got to a point in my life that I was redefining who I was. I had to realize who I was, what were my strengths. And I spoke power to truth. I spoke my power. I was no longer letting someone's ideas of me shape me and my future. That was done. Se acabó. Ya, pa fuera.
We're done.
Right? But the thing about it was at that moment, I started writing like a journal, started writing things. And I started telling myself things that I found true within myself, that I wanted to believe and just inspire in myself. I was no longer using someone else's words to define me. I was using my words to define me. Mm-hmm. And so I started creating this thing called Affirmations. Instead of saying I am powerful, I created a statement to say why I believe I was powerful and use those words to continue to inspire me. So it was myself inspiring my self-truth. Mm-hmm. So Affirmations is the product of that. Now, this is the teacher in me now, is that you must do something 30 days consecutively for that habit to continue or discontinue. Smoking, you got to do it for, somebody starts and stops in a week. No, you didn't do it long enough to break the habit. You have to do this for 30 days. That's how the human behavioral system is changed. So that's why it's a 30-day guide. If I can get you to do this for 30 days, this will be a continuum of you empowering you.
Interesting. I did not know that that's why it's called a 30-day guide. Interesting.
Ya sabe.
I didn't know that fun fact. Thank you so much. Okay, so so after you go through the book and you have frameworks that you put in here, which I think are super amazing, we learn more about your story, and then it gets into, you're kind of journaling throughout the entire book, really.
Yes.
And taking notes. I know I did. So towards the back of the book, you have put in here, which I love so much, and I actually have it written. So for those of you watching, this is real, okay? It's 30-day journal of Affirmations, and it's all about power mantras. And one of my faves was day 6. So you have each day you're listing kind of like your 30 days. So on day 6, I was doing the affirmation, I am diamond.
Oh my gosh.
So talk to us about what is I am diamond, and then I'm going to read what I wrote.
Okay. Well, the 30-day guide, and when you do this, is I actually give you 30 different affirmations to start with, and then I give you an example of an affirmation to inspire your thoughts. So thank you so much for doing the work. You see, you have to be willing to work to create change to build success. You see that? You see how that works? So then here is an example of one of those, day 6 in this case, which is I am diamond. This is what I wrote to inspire. And then Victoria, then you'll share yours?
Yes. Absolutely.
I love it. Okay. I am diamond. I have been created under extreme temperatures and pressures. You may not see my imperfections that lie deep below my surface. They do not define me, but rather inspire me. The things that are inside of me have no effect on my beauty or brilliance. Each element that I have endured has made me distinctive in color, size, and blemishes. I have handled pressure exceptionally well. I am a uniquely beautiful and priceless, and each day I choose to shine brightly. I am diamond.
That is beautiful. That is not how I did it. But I use yours as a guide because it really was different statements that I wrote for the I am diamond process. So this is a tough act to follow because you saw how beautiful that was. But really what came to mind when I was doing this, I wrote, I am diamond and precious. I am diamond and in high demand. I am diamond and love. I am diamond and highly favored. I am diamond and beautiful. I am diamond and powerful. I am diamond in the rough. Come and find me. I am diamond. See me shine. That is what I wrote.
I love it.
And this one in particular just stood out to me, because who doesn't love diamonds? But I don't know. It just really like spoke to me because I truly, throughout my entire career, it was always told to me like, Victoria, you're amazing, but don't shine so bright.
Mm-hmm.
Simmer down, dim that down. So this one really spoke to me because a diamond sparkles.
Yeah.
A diamond is unapologetically shining in your face.
And everybody wants it.
And everybody wants it. Exactly. That's why it spoke to me.
But one of the things is that this is speaking your truth to power. These are your words inspiring you. Forget what everybody else thinks. I mean, put that aside. Lift yourself up through your own words. We depend on so many others to do it for us. Listen, no one told me I was beautiful. In fact, people used to tell me my skin was too dark. I had a tia who wanted to put bleach on my skin. I thought my skin color was gray, not brown. Just all these different things that, your hair is this. When I decided to go white in my hair, people say, oh, te vas a ver vieja. Everybody just always has an opinion. But those are their beliefs, not yours. And if they're negative, then you become negative. It's time to break this cycle. We all are diamonds. We have to feel comfortable and shining so brightly that we blind people.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love it so much. So let's go into our Talk That Talk segment.
Oh, I love it.
And we spoke on this a little bit. You mentioned about, we're taught to be quiet and how this is now being weaponized against us. And, in the cultura, especially for Latinas, it is almost taught to us to cógelo con take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Suave.
Yeah.
Suave, right? What was the saying that you...
El dicho. We all have our sayings. Calladita te ves más bonita. Oh my God, I want to blow that up with dynamite.
Yes. And for those who are Spanglish fluent, translate.
That is, you're prettier if you're quiet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And what's up with that? Like, what is...
Well, think about it. Is that, again, that don't bring attention to yourself. We'll take, there's another one. Ropa sucia se lava en la casa, no en la calle. Dirty clothes is not washed in the street. It's washed at home. Those things is because they want us to handle things outside of our, outside the public. But the reality of it is that you get home and nobody handles it. It's just, ay, cállate, forget it. I don't want to talk about it. Or no one's equipped to even handle the problem. So they hope that it just go away.